This is Sparta!
Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Tanks. My name is Spartan Elite 43 and tonight we got a double feature of the M55 Tornado and we're starting on Abbey in the south. And you might notice that we have a couple other guys with us. And you'd be right, one is a flying Swive. He's in the 212A. The other is, I believe, Impetuous Sumo. Yes, it is. And he is in the M55 as well. And we have the exact same idea, with some slight variations. We are both going to the honey hole, because we spawn next to it. Why not? It's the best place for an arty to be on this side of the map. And Swive is going to the other side, which is the second best place for an arty to be from this side of the map. And I tried to cut him off and I didn't quite make it. It was a race to the finish. He got there first. Now, he says I knock over a tree here, and I don't think I did, considering there's no tree there. No tree. Didn't knock over a tree. But anyway, so I sit up here because it allows me to shoot at things from a distance and not get shot back, and then when I need to, I can fall back. That being said, we have two tanks that went the left side. And this stuff's got to stop, guys. And the worst part is, it's not going to stop because everybody has the same idea. Which is, not necessarily follow the leader, but follow the group because they're following the group. You know what I mean? So it ends up with so many people going in the same direction that you leave half the map completely untouched. And that's not good. So we have two guys to defend the left flank, which on this map, from this side, is the side that gets attacked the worst, followed by the middle. And then the right side usually has the least amount of enemies, because you can hold the right side with less people. Now Tiger 2 is begging for it. Right here, dead center of the town, shot, out, and we get a 698 right on him. Now immediately those two medium tanks that went left are surrounded, and they're going to die. Nothing we can do. So I fall back into my honey hole because they have 4 artillery and they're likely counter-battering. What happens? Right there. They are counter-battering. Now here's where I tell Sumo, hey, dude, they're counter-battering. Watch yourself.
Locked and loaded.
I'm in the spot where I don't really need to worry about counter-battering as much due to the fact that they have a big hill in front of me. Sumo's not going to have that same option because he's kind of, if he falls back, he's going to be in the spot that has, okay, shot out on the 212, and Impetuous gets absolutely obliterated with counter battery fire. Now, I know he shot, and I don't think he shot down there. They may have shot at me and hit him, and that's kind of messed up if you think about it. But right now he's not happy, which, I mean, we've all been there. It sucks to get taken out that early in the game. But me and Swive are about to do a nice simultaneous strike. He's like, why didn't you guys shoot any? Never mind. So 2 of their 4 artillery die that quickly. Now these guys are on top of us, and Swive is about to be flanked. Now I'm spotted right here. Okay, there are 2 arties against me. They've got their hands full with our guys, and I'm zooming in ahead, and this Type 59 is backside to an 8-inch howitzer, but I can't hit him yet. I need him to pull forward. Swive, I apologize, you are bait. And it doesn't happen. So now he's pulling forward, he's getting really predictable, shot out. Pow, 879. Yeah, there's no pew when it comes to the 8-inch howitzer. It's always going to be a pow. So, I'm in the honey hole. There are 2 mediums next to me. The Type 59 and I believe, I forget what it is. I'm not going to lie. I'm not even going to take a chance to, maybe there's a Type 61. I don't remember. It's one of those medium tanks. But our team is losing. and they're at our base. This looks like a job for the tornado. So I look down center right off the bat. I'm like, okay, I can't hit him. Can I hit anybody? Nope, still can't hit him. Okay, WZ, you are elected my official target. And 2.1 second aim time. Shot. Out. Pow. It's almost mean what I pull off sometimes in Tornado. And you're about to see another prime example. Now, we're still losing. They've got us by 1 tank. Though I gotta believe that WZ's not long for this world after I just hit him, and he already was half health. So he shouldn't have much left. Now, I'm loaded, and Type 59. Oh, he takes a shot, he fumbles, hits my track, and he's about to pay the price. There's 796, and I set him on fire. Does he have a fire extinguisher? Come on, burn, baby. Oh, he put it out. Must have had a manual fire extinguisher. Not a big deal. But now he's at a disadvantage because now I know he can't one-shot me. Even if he loads high explosive, he can't roll high enough to one-shot me unless he ammo racks me. And I can one-shot him. So I'm willing to take the hit. I pull up, I'm loaded, he shoots me, and look at him run away. He's like, oh no! Yep, too late, sunshine. And I protect the match. And our guys are capping the base. And congrats, we win the match. You guys are welcome. Spartan Elite on the job. I will somehow manage, and I about go get myself killed because there's a heavy tank right next to me and I didn't notice. Or the medium tank. That was the other Type 59, I bet. So what we end up with? 4185, not bad. 3200 XP. We save the base. They cap. Top of the leaderboard. You can't argue with that. So, right on to the next match. What are we doing? It's going to be Highway, and we're in the M55 again. So, which side do we spawn on? We spawned in the north. King of the North! Come on, there's got to be some Game of Thrones fans out there, right? Because I love Game of Thrones. I can't help it. I am just dying right now waiting for the 7th season. And the heartbreak is, A, they delayed it, so it's not coming out until, like, July. So that sucks. And then, there's only going to be 1 more season after this, and not 2. Like, I thought we were going to have 9 seasons, but they changed it to 8. So hopefully, Season 7 is going to be awesome. I mean, I'm sure it will be, because Game of Thrones is awesome. Now, off of Game of Thrones, more tanks. Yeah, so what can I say that I haven't already said about the M55? I mean, she's not, you know, not a bad tank. Alright, so right off the bat, what do we got? Come on, give me a target. And he disappears. Right! About that. Can somebody... Oh, hello. Ah, oh, look at him. He's even stopped for me. Shot out. Ow! Come on! Like... Say it with me, folks. 1,800 damage? That's definitely a Paddlin. That moment when you're dead a minute and a half into the match because you get hit 1 time. What do we say about that? Well, it took him about as long to die as it took him to log into the World of Tanks console webpage and go to the forums and complain about artillery being overpowered, I guarantee it. Sorry, T10. You just happened to stop while I was already aimed in, and RNG was not on your side. Shot out on the T-54. Come on. Oh, I thought it was going to be 2 Paddlins in a row. It went a little bit too perfectly where I aimed. If it had just went a little further to the right and a little longer, it would have been another Paddlin. But it wasn't meant to be. T-54 thinks he's he look at him, he's hiding. He's hiding in plain sight. What could possibly... Hello, T-30. Oh, dear Lord. Shot out. Ah, come on. Why would you stop there? You're skylining yourself. The whole point of you moving that direction was to get off of that hill, and now you're skylined in front of our team. That's a bad play. You're going to get hit from there. Of course, he's shooting people, and now he's moving. If only he'd have kept going, he wouldn't have shot anybody. And he disappears, which means I gotta find another target. Oh, hello, medium tank. You need to die. You're in a Russian medium tank. And shot out. And we were just a little slow on that one. Not the best of shots. And that goes back to what I like to say is I take those shots a little too quickly sometimes. But when you're fighting for damage on guys that are going 60 clicks or whatever those tanks go, you gotta make decisions quickly, and you're not always able to look at your flight time. You gotta go with your instinct, and a lot of times my instinct is pretty darn good, but not always. Which is why I like to always, if you ever notice I call out my flight times, like I'm like 2.8 second flight time, shot out, and it's for that reason. And that shot had no chance of hitting, and I have no idea why I would even take that shot. And that's the beauty of going back and watching your replays and narrating over them. You can see exactly the mistakes that you're making in a match that cost you a lot of damage because you've got a 25-second reload. So every shot that you shoot that is iffy and misses is a shot that you don't get to take again, like that shot right there. Now luckily the guy stayed in almost the same spot, so I did splash him, but I didn't kill him. And I couldn't have been too close to him, so I probably only did like 100 damage. Maybe. So, not the best shot. You've got to make sure when you're playing high-tier artillery that you're taking good shots. Because you're already going to miss shots. The game won't let you hit every shot. Shot out.
Focus on this
Oh,
area.
there we hit the side of the building. That's the game. That wasn't me. I aimed at the guy. So... you know, that was the game saying, Spartan's not going to hit this shot. But that happens, and you know that's going to happen, so you've got to take advantage and place every shot well. Otherwise, you're going to get your butt kicked. It's just the way it is. Alright, T-54. Okay. T-30's pulling out. I need to put a shot on range. Nope. They disappeared. Oh, I really wish I could help that guy. Oh, T-30's pulling up. He stopped. Shot out. Oh, come on, Tornado. That was the one. He even posed for the camera and everything. It's like that trophy buck you see on TV. The guy's sitting there looking at it through his scope, and he's like, I'm going to get you, deer. I'm going to get you. And then the deer just looks up and looks at him like, I see you, dude. Go ahead. End it. You know? Those moments. And that's what they do when you're in arty. It's like, look, this T-30. Come on. Shot out. Pow! It's always a surprise, too, because it's just long enough in between me playing the game and me watching it back that I forget what happens in the matches. So I'm just as surprised as you guys are. But 1,650 damage, that was a Paddlin. And this E3 needs to die. So... I'm waiting. This building is not destructible. So I've got to wait for a shot. And there's not a whole lot I can do about it. Our team steamrolled them. That's a good thing. We're doing okay. We've got 2 Paddlins, so there's, you know, decent damage already. You know, 18 and 16. You know, that's pretty good. So, what do we got? Come on. I believe 18 and 16 would be 34, right? So we're doing pretty well. Come on, somebody spot this E3, and then preferably if you guys could like make him get out from behind that building, it'd be amazing. Come on.
Focus on this location.
You know you want it. Hey, look, there it is. That's all it takes every time. Just start singing, you know you want it. They'll come out every time. Come on, E3, start backing up. Completely lose touch with your surroundings. Shot out. And we splash him for 443. We track him. We get the assisted damage for that. And if anybody comes in and shoots him, come on, hurry before he fixes... Well, he's already fixed his track, so we don't get any more assisted. That's a shame. And... pop goes the weasel. Good game, E3. Not bad. You hid behind a building.
That's how
I
you
still
do
hate you. So it looks like we've got about, what do we get? 2 pins, obviously. 46.85. Second on the leaderboard. 2 good games in a row and a Gores medal there. So if you like what I'm doing, punch that like button. Leave a comment below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Have a great weekend, guys.